I'm definitely not dry anymore, but that's okay. That's the fun. You guys got this. Now this real rain. So how did it come to this? So I joined up with a group ride where I was helping out with some of the pathing and leading through these areas that I know very well. And legitly, just right before this, it was actually completely dry. I mean, there were rain clouds and stuff, but nothing like this. As soon as we got to over the bridge entering into McDonald's Hill, the heavens definitely just felt like they opened up and everything is pouring down. I don't remember the last time I've ever ridden in this hard of rain. You can definitely just see just how much rain is coming down on camera. It's always not as much as reality is. And yeah, we're all tackling up this hill for about 300 feet, average gradient about 6-7%. So it's definitely no slouch, and it's really tough. But all these people that joined the group ride today are real troopers, as no one really complained or even contemplating stopping. We were just all going through. You see me, I'm struggling to look in front of me. I can't see anything, and I just want to address the elephant in the room that my helmet is completely off and not on right, and that's just on me from not wearing it for so long, and that can happen to anyone. So I made a video of me fixing that up. I wear this helmet on today because I just wanted to be more visible in the rain and dark, but it's definitely not worth the trade-off of having a improperly fit helmet on my head. So luckily I got away with it. I was completely fine for this ride, but yeah, I just wanted to put a long blurb there. But regardless, I'm now a little desperate to climb up this hill. You can see my grimacing because basically what's going on right now is that I can't see a thing that's happening in front of me. So I keep looking down, not because I'm like tired or out of gas, but because I just need to be able to open my eyes to just look at the white line. So I'm just sort of tagging along the white line, which is a bike lane, as much as I can just so that I can make sure to actually see in front of me. The traction for the actual riding was fine because the gradient wasn't extreme, but yeah, this was the first time where I legitly wasn't sure where I was really riding, and I didn't know how to and I had to rely a lot on my memory and already a lot of experience with this hill, so I knew exactly what was coming up. But to do it almost pretty much blind was a really new experience, and definitely not one I would recommend. But it was really interesting nonetheless to ride in such a rainy and crazy condition. So I had a few points I want to make about riding in generally these sort of extreme conditions, and one of them is just how effective and how nice it is to be able to do it as part of a group. Really, it's just that thing where you just spur each other on, and it's pretty intense what you can do. I mean, for me, I've experienced that with a lot of my long distance rides this summer with Everesting and things, but this was another case where it's just like, if I was alone here, there was probably a good chance that I was just gonna head home after getting soaked all the way through. But no, I decided to keep going because we had a nice band that we were gonna go ride together and reach some bubble tea. But number two, in terms of things that ended up working pretty well even in this condition, was that I really definitely layered up in preparation. So it's all about preparation here, and I was wearing like 3 layers of kit. So I had a base layer, I had a fleece layer, and then I had the Gore-Tex jacket on. So really I wasn't in any serious trouble. It wasn't that cold outside, and I really didn't get soaked all the way through in terms of the core area, and that led it's really important to keep your temperature up there, if anything else, because I mean all the extremities at this point, they're all wet, everything else, but if your actual core temperature drops too much, then that's actually into an unsafe and unwise situations. And lastly, I think really all of this stemmed from the sort of cabin fever from all the smoke we've been having. I really haven't been riding much outside, so finally having green clean air was too much to resist. And even going through this, looking back now, it was totally worth it. In the moment I was thinking that maybe I made a giant mistake, but you know what isn't a mistake? Rolling over that like button and subscribing, because I'm hoping with the recent trends, I will be able to ride outside more, show you a lot what's going on, and a lot more videos to come. So we make it to the end of this hill, and that's it for this video. So see you all in the next one.